Hey guys, so we are just a few minutes away from a new Legends Limited character announcement. Obviously, I am recording this via my mobile setup. Next few videos are going to be probably through this setup here, so not typically what we're doing, but it should be good enough. Alright, so we're 2 minutes away here. They did mention yesterday on social media, new character info announcement. New Legends Limited character info will be revealed tomorrow at 3 UTC. On the official social media. So this is the exact same thing they did last year with the LF Purple Cell. Purple Cell was revealed via the official Twitter account. So this is the same exact thing they're doing this year. The background, the teaser is purple. I don't know if that's going to have any relevance to the actual character coming out today, or coming out tomorrow, but being announced today. We will see. I think it's probably going to be something a little bit less hype. Maybe something like Metal Cooler, Turles, Bojack, something like that. God of Destruction Topo. I think it's like something along those lines makes the most sense to me. So we will see what it's going to be. We are less than a minute away from the reveal. I'm just going to refresh my page in a second. I think I have my phone here. That's going to give me a notification of when the actual thing goes live, so we can refresh the page in a second. But if I had to give my, I guess, prediction on this, I will say Metal Cooler. It is a bit weird to me that Metal Cooler doesn't really have like a real character. I mean, we've gotten 2 summonable Metal Coolers in the entire game. Sparkings, I guess, because we got the EX1. I think alongside PyCon he dropped. So, all right, let's see. We should be getting a notification in a second here. And I should be able to refresh and see. Okay, yeah, there's a new fighter announcement. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh, and we will see what it is. I'm not going to have sound on because they actually do have copyrighted music playing in the background in a lot of these reveals here. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, it didn't. I don't think the English Twitter loaded it yet. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'll wait for the English Twitter to post it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so for whatever reason, the English Twitter is refusing to post the thing. So I'm just going to watch the Japanese one. I don't know. The English Twitter is just broken, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll see what this looks like. Well, let me turn this off. Yeah, way too loud. All right, let's go. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be GT related? Sin Shenron. Okay, it looks like it might. Is it going to be Omega? Actually. Okay, they're showing the Shadow Dragons. I mean, Omega makes a lot of sense. Wow, it actually is going to be Omega. Wait, no, that's Rage. Okay. Yeah, he's not in the game yet. Okay, that's the first time he's going to be in the game. This is the guy that becomes big, right? Huh. It might just be Omega. Wow, they're really going to do this? That's pretty... Okay, I thought it was going to be a lesser hype character. Yeah, it's Omega. That's his line. Wow. There he is. Okay. Legends Limited, Omega Shenron. Okay, there's a clash. I don't know what that is. That's a blue? A long-range blue? That's a green. Doesn't look like it's an AoE green, but we'll see. Is that a long-range ult? I don't know. We'll have to see. That's okay. He's doing this is like an upgraded version of the Ultra Omega Shenron Ultimate. Essentially, is what this looks like to me, animation-wise. Wow, I did not think they were going to do Omega right now. That's pretty surprising to me, actually. Okay, I mean he looks honestly he looks pretty basic. I was expecting them when they were going to do an an LF Omega Shenron. I was expecting that they were going to make him a revival character. This is a very easy thing to do. All you got to do is make him revive, and they just do the... I forget what the Shadow Dragon was that has the regeneration capabilities, like Rage or Haze, something like that. He basically has like the Majin Buu regeneration ability. Because right now, one of the big weaknesses of the GT team is they don't have very many Rising Rush control characters. Like GT Spirit Bomb Goku is the only super good Rising Rush control character the team has. So if they're not going to give this guy any kind of Rising Rush control mechanics via a revive, which would have been really fitting, I think. Like a revival character, especially with Omega, like thematically it does work, right? We just got a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that does have a very strong anti-revival mechanic, but like that would thematically that would make sense, I think, right now. So I'm a bit surprised about this, actually. LF Omega Shenron. The first LF after the anniversary. We just had the most hype anniversary lineup ever. And it's not even close, like by far the most hype anniversary lineup ever. And they're going to give us some, like, Omega is not like a nothing character. I was thinking it's going to be like Metal Cooler or like Turles or something like that. Omega is like the final boss of GT. Up until Super released, he was like the final boss of Dragon Ball, period. Wow. So this entire year, we've gotten LF Baby, LF Super 17, and LF Omega. That's pretty crazy. They're really going all in on GT this year. This is really the this is really the Universe Reps of 2024 is GT, huh? Okay. Let me go over to the list. I think what they'll probably do, actually, is they might post the kit of Omega on the official website. Last year when they did the Cell reveal, they posted LF Purple Cell's kit on the website like almost right away. So I'm going to do this video. I'm going to talk a little bit about Omega, my thoughts on it, even though I already did talk a little bit about it. And then I'll check the website to see if they did post the kit. And then if they did, I'll do a breakdown of the character, obviously. So let me just go ahead and open like the GT tag. Actually, yeah, we should do this, and then I should probably pull up Omega here. Let me pull up Omega in the link in new tab. There we go. Let's do this. Sorry, this is not the typical setup, so I'm just trying to make sure everything is organized here. All right, so we opened up Ultra Omega just because Omega, I think, is a character that is like, again, he's a pretty hype character in terms of, or hype release in terms of just the character himself. But this character, I've always been talking about the fact that he actually will help a lot of teams. Regen, GT, Fusion Warrior. Yeah, Fusion Warrior needs help right now. And Powerful Opponent. So this guy is dropping and like immediately impacting a lot of different teams. Regen is actually a really interesting team right now. We have some pretty damn good Regen characters. Let me pull up each of these teams in a separate window. Let me do this. Fusion Warrior, maybe he's probably not going to be very oriented to helping Fusion Warrior. You know, the reason why they probably didn't give him a revive is because that would be insane for Fusion Warriors. If Fusion Warriors got like a revival character out of this Omega, oh my god, yeah, that might have actually been the reason why they didn't want to do that. But they could have made it like restricted to GT. What they could have done is they could have given him a revive, but then only have it activate if he's on like a full GT team or something. Sorry, I'm like adjusting the sizes of these while I'm talking here. Again, it's improvised setup this time, so just bear with me here. Just want to make it easier for you guys to see the screen. All right, and then we have Powerful Opponent, of course. Powerful Opponent's also shaping up to be pretty interesting, I think. Okay, so we'll start with Regen. I think Regen is actually in a pretty okay spot. I mean, it's missing like a few releases. I think the LF Kid Buu Zenkai character is a really strong character. We haven't really been able to recognize his full power yet because he's specifically a blast-oriented character on like Regen. Majin Buu Saga is okay with him just because he can't take full advantage of his unique equipment that makes him do so much more damage. It's 10% pure blast per Regen, a Powerful Opponent battle member. And then on Buu Saga, you're not running a full Regen or Powerful Opponent team, so he can't really recognize the full potential of his unique equipment. So Regen is really the team where he's going to be at his strongest, I think, that Zenkai LF Kid Buu that we got for the anniversary. So if you build a team, maybe this Omega can work pretty well with Kid Buu. Probably Super Baby 2 could work pretty well on that team together. So like Super Baby 2, Kid Buu, LF Zenkai, and then this new LF Omega. I'm so used to saying Ultra Omega. I'm probably going to make that mistake a lot. And then LF Omega together could be an interesting Regen setup. Regen has always really been a very premium setup for a lot of these characters because the equipment options are so good, and the Zenkai bench options are also really good as well. So Regen could be interesting. GT, of course, is the team that they have been very consecutively buffing this entire year so far. Super 17 we have, Super Baby 2 we have, of course we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who you basically have, if you're running GT, you have to run him. Like, you're not running Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So Omega on here. We have GT Spirit Bomb Goku as well. Bull is a pretty solid support character. Team has a lot of options at this point. In terms of color, I guess, is where we're looking at next. If we're specifically talking about GT, which I imagine they're going to try and make GT his main team. Red is pretty decent. Super 17 is still really good. Super Baby 2 is yellow. He's not that old. Gogeta, of course, is purple. I would highly doubt this is going to be a purple character. If I had to pick one color that I would like for him to not be, it would be purple. Blue and green. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he'll actually be green. We're talking just about GT specifically. Green is definitely their weakest color right now. We did have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Zenkai, but it's tough to make him work at this point. Is he going to be green? Let's just take a look back at Regen. We did get Evil Boo as a green character. We have Orange Piccolo, I guess. That's really it. I guess we have this Revival Kid Gohan also. Fusion Warrior also could use a green character. Pycon Gogeta just at this point is not really holding up the greatest anymore. And then on Powerful Opponent, yeah, it's really just the banner 1% Sparkings, the Evil Boo Part 2 anniversary character, and then the Fury Broly Part 1 anniversary character. Other than that, like, who's green on this Powerful Opponent setup? No one. I actually think there's a very high chance this guy is green. I'm just basing it off the teams, and again, I think what I imagine is GT is going to be the team that they're anticipating him to be used on the most. If I had to pick a second color, it might be blue. Let me just check here. So obviously Zenkai Kid Buu would be a good blue character for this. I don't know if you'd really want to go double blue on Regen. Fusion Warrior, obviously we have Fusing Super Vegito here, and then Powerful Opponent. Kid Buu also fits on Powerful Opponent as well. So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking green probably is what they're going to do. Definitely not purple. Red or yellow. I could see him being red, actually. I think red could be a decent color as well. Red, there's like no good regens that are red besides Fusion Zamasu. I guess Fusion Zamasu is like really ridiculous though. Honestly, if you look at like all the red characters that exist, you know, let me actually filter by just the color red here. If I just go to like red, I think red is probably one of the weaker colors right now. Let me not have it be by GT. Okay, so like, what red characters are really good right now? I would actually argue there's only one really good red character, and it's Zenkai Fusion Zamasu. Like, Super 17, I would say, is still really good, but it's tough to really slide him in on a lot of his teams, actually, at this point. He's still really good, though, but Fusion Zamasu is on a different level entirely. Ultra Vegeta Blue is fine. Ultra Hit is okay. Super Vegeta, yeah. Red could be a solid pick just because I don't think red is actually that well represented in the game overall right now. But if we're specifically talking about GT, I'm going to pick green, which could be a little bit difficult as a green character right now unless he has like a lot of ways to go type neutral. But looks like we are getting an LF Omega Shenron. Also, I did get a notification that they did actually post his kit on the website, so we can go ahead and take a look at that and do a separate breakdown video talking about what he's able to do. But let me know what you guys think of LF Omega Shenron being announced. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.